We are back, everyone. I'm doing a bit of preamble before I switch to my screen proper, because I want you to know that what's about to happen is all thanks to Chromavision.
Welcome to the age of
Oh no, you won't have heard it. Never mind. It's all thanks to Chroma. I forgot to save things from copyright infringement that... wait, you might have heard it. Did you hear it? I did put it to monitor and output, didn't I? Tell me if you heard it. But hello, we're back. It's been so long since I've seen you all. Hello, Chromavision, Rosale, Play, Obteria. You heard it. Okay, great. I had a moment where I was like, oh no, but I did put it to output, but there's nowhere. I spoke over it a bit. Oh no, it's because I didn't have my headphones on, and there's nothing in the mixer that I can see. Yeah, there's nothing in the mixer that that shows me the you were wondering why I talked over it. Yeah, it's because I heard it vaguely, but I have my desktop muted right now for you guys, which, God, let's hope I remember to unmute it, because that was my big problem with Origins. But once again, I'm a little bit worried about copyright for the music in Dragon Age, which it just seems to be a thing for them. But yeah, for anyone who wasn't here earlier today, it was Detroit Become Human, which is the first game I streamed, had its anniversary today. And so to celebrate, I decided to see how well I remember and know the game by speedrunning it, by trying to get the fastest, the fastest possible, the fewest amounts of chapters and get through it as fast as possible. My final time, I was like, if I finish quick enough, I will still be able to start Dragon Age Day, but who knows if I'll be quick enough to finish it. But I did it in 3 hours, 36 minutes, 25 seconds, and 97 milliseconds was my time. I don't know when you officially are supposed to stop the clock for it. I stopped the clock after the first set of credits, which is, I think, the scene after the credits is the last thing that can affect the run of the length of your playthrough. Yeah. So finished with plenty of time to start. Typically, it's the last possible time you give an input. The thing is, because I know that's typically how it works, but the thing is, whether or not you get a end credits scene is dependent on inputs from like midway through the game. So I don't know if that would change, because if you fucked up something earlier that would give you an end credits scene, then that would make the game longer, if that makes sense. But if all that matters is your interactivity... Can you believe I missed Detroit? I can believe that, actually. But yeah, I know, it flew by so fast. We got through it so fast. I did it in I was just talking about it. I did it in 3 hours and 36 minutes, about. Yeah. Would you know if you had messed up that input earlier? Yes. Yes, I would. For one thing, it would have required people to survive a little less. You said 7 hours, so I was calculating time. Yeah, 7 hours was it won't take longer. That I would have had to really fuck up for it to take longer than 7 hours. My guess was going to be, if I was leisurely, my guess was going to be, but still cut the same amount of chapters, my guess was going to be around 6.5 hours. But I wasn't leisurely, and we did it in a little over 3.5. And I can still stop the clock based on that knowledge. Okay, cool. All right, so that also shaves off a couple minutes, because I started midway through the credits. Everyone did die. Yes. And it turns out even Carl died. We just didn't see it happen. But they, in the special bonus cutscene, they were like, Carl Manfred, who recently died. And I was like, God damn it, I thought he was the only character that would get to survive. but everyone died. Hank died, North died, Simon died. We did not see North or Josh die, but they did die. Alice died. I guess Todd lived. Kara died. Connor died. Connor super died. Yeah, everybody died. Anyway, we finished with enough time for me to start my next feature game, which is Alice super dead. Yeah, Alice died for sure. Right after you left, Alice died. Alice and Kara died right after you left. Yeah. So everyone died. So, you know, it was a downer, but it was, there was some exciting stuff. You've sent a very important Snapchat that I should show on stream. Oh no, dinner time, BRB again. Copy that. Thanks for popping in. Oh boy. Wait, which is it, the one in the Polychrome group? Is that it? Is that the one I want to do? Both groups is the same vid. Copy that. Okay. Hold on, I gotta crank the volume here. Okay, I can't stop it. Okay. I can't show the stream, it'll dox you. Wait, maybe I can cover it.
Is that me?
That's Beatty watching me. Aww. Aw. Hi, Beatty. Hi, little baby. What you missed by me trying to cover up the name before I turn it over was a good zoom in on Beatty. It started on me and then it moved over to Beatty, and it was very cute. Hi, Beatty. Hello, sweet kitty. But yeah, let's jump to it. So it's been a minute since we've been in the world of Thedas, which is the world the Dragon Age that the Dragon Age games take place in. I had hoped to have enough time, but ran out of time to do like a previously on Dragon Age, like the series video, and maybe I'll still try and get one of those out, but don't hold your breath. I have a busy couple of weeks here, so I think it's unlikely, but what you need to know for this game specifically is that well, yeah, we're in the world of Thedas, which is like the fantasy world, but the first game took place specifically in the kingdom of Ferelden. Now, Ferelden ran into a little bit of trouble with an apocalyptic event known as the Blight, or a potentially apocalyptic event known as the Blight. The Blight happened, Blights happen when, so a long time ago, a bunch of mages, aka like wizards, people born with magical powers, because in this universe to do magic you have to be born with it, a bunch of mages from a place called the Tevinter Imperium were like, we like our gods better than the Maker, who is the Chantry god, and so we're going to go to the Maker's fabled golden city, their throne in the Fade, and we're gonna check it out. The Fade is like the world of spirits and dreams. It's where you go when you're unconscious, unless you're a dwarf. Dwarfs do not have access to the Fade, but it's where magic comes from. Mages have a deeper connection to the Fade because that's how they get magic. Anyway, the point is, the Fade is a weird dreamland, and supposedly the Maker has an island there called the Golden City. But oh no, when these Tevinter mages went to the Golden City, they brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. That's a direct quote. And that was the first Blight. They were cast out. The Golden City blackened, because now the Black City, and those mages were cast out of heaven and became the world's first darkspawn, which are like zombie orcs, or Zorks, as Chromavision would call them. So to punish the old gods, the Tevinter old gods, who are these ancient, powerful dragons who may or may not be actual gods, but are certainly ancient, powerful dragons. Oh, we are doing more Snapchats. Beatty is watching still and getting closer to the TV. Oh, sweetie. Hi, baby. Yes, Zorks. So yeah, the old gods, ancient dragons, they went to sleep into a deep slumber as, punishment for egging on those Tevinter mages. And the Zorks, the Darkspawn, wander around in something called the Deep Roads, which used to be the Dwarven Kingdoms underground, but they, the Darkspawn took them over. The Dwarven Kingdoms are now few and far between and much smaller. Most of them have fallen to the Darkspawn, who just wander the Deep Roads kind of aimlessly, but they are called by a song, which is supposedly that of the sleeping old gods. And eventually, thanks to this song, they will stumble upon and find an old god, awaken that old god, and infect it with the Blight, with the Darkspawn taint. This old god will then awaken as an archdemon and take control of the Darkspawn horde, send them above ground, and just start killing everything. This is called a Blight. It's an apocalyptic event. A order of warriors known as the Grey Wardens were created to fight the Blight due to a ritual that we don't have to get into for the sake of this game. Well, once it becomes relevant, I'll talk about it more, but they do a ritual that allows them to kill the Archdemon. It makes them the only ones who can kill the Archdemon. So in the first game, we played as a Grey Warden because a Blight happened, and it started in Ferelden. And over the course of about a year, we gathered companions, and we fought a bunch of Darkspawn, and then eventually we fought the Archdemon, and we killed it. Anyway, what's important is that Ferelden, the Kingdom of Ferelden, is where the Blight started. It started near a small town called Lothering, which over the course of Dragon Age Origins was overcome and destroyed by the Darkspawn. So that is the important information to know going in to this game. Yeah, I gotta, hold on, I think this is a little, I can't tell. No. Why can I not tell when it's in focus? Okay, that seems close. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna load a new game. I'm gonna switch on over.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons.
There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Ooh, I was worried there for a second. I'm gonna remember to turn the audio on, and hopefully it won't mute me. So we're going to be a female mage for this game. You're so happy. It's gonna do it every time I switch anywhere. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna be a female mage for reasons that I will talk about later. But my favorite, I will say that for the record, that rogue is my favorite class in Dragon Age 2. It's absurdly fun. Okay, here we go. Why female mage? I will tell you, but it's spoilers for me to tell you right now, but I will tell you as soon as I can. Lady Mage! Mage is also very fun in Dragon Age 2, to be clear. There was not a poll. This is the first time I'm not doing poll-related stuff, and I'll maybe take suggestions for some stuff, but I have an idea for what I want to name this mage. You love playing mages in these games? I do as well. I quite like it in 1. I really like it in Inquisition, and I like it a lot in 2. The big thing about 2, though, is that Rogue is so fucking fun in 2. That Rogue is what it just beats it for me.
Invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentagust, Seeker of the Chantry.
Hey!
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Rogue is so fucking fun, implies lots of romance options. There are lots of romance options in this one. There's more than in Origins. Good sounds. Yeah, so for this game, Darkspawn and Elves got a bit of a redesign.
We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
We also have the introduction of the voiced protagonist for Dragon Age. This is, you recall, Origins did not have a voiced protagonist. We do now. Okay. Whew.
Go down!
Let's freeze you. Yeah! You also have the fun thing where enemies explode if you get a critical hit on them. You also can auto-target now, which is, like, great for making combat move fast.
We can't keep this up forever.
Same voice actor as Leandra? No, but they do sound similar now that you mention it. Okay, we also have the introduction of the dialogue wheel, which is inspired by Mass Effect, which had kind of made that was the first game where they did that. But we also have, instead of like Renegade, Paragon and stuff, we have like the nice option, the sarcastic option, and the like aggressive option. And we're gonna be a little sarcastic.
We'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
There's a lot of debate about making the jump to voice protagonists in the Zelda series. Yeah. Very heated one too. You know what? You do it.
All yours, brother.
Get ready!
You should play a game with a racing wheel peripheral for the dialogue options only. That's hilarious. Okay, ooh. What are all these fun... This looks good. Yeah, perfect. This looks fun. Ooh, yeah, let's fully just rain down fire. Those guys over there died. They died too fast. What else do we got? And we have Crushing Prism, and we really don't need it. Like, it's gonna kill him in like a second. Yeah, it exploded him! Oh, beautiful. Alright, I'll go help you out, buddy. My content warning is so long it can't be showing up the entire screen at once. I'll read it out when this is done, just so that people have it for audio purposes. Okay. Now this is where Crushing Prism is going to be important.
I'll go with this.
Let's try and get everything. Yeah.
There's no end to them.
Hey, it's a dragon! Also, BD is still watching me, and it's fascinating to watch her watch me on the TV. Aww. Hi, BD!
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war.
She got up for a drink and then came
And you
right
need
back
the
and
one
loaded on the
person who
ottoman.
could help
Aww.
you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when
That
it
makes more
all
sense.
began.
I was like,
If
what's
you
the slang?
can't
I don't
point
know.
me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
You're assuming she gained a level of sentience required to understand how watching TVs work when she saw Kulak's cat that one day. Oh my god. All right, woo, character creator. So yeah, our instance of a classic. Oh, all that's behind my head here is it says customize Toni Hawke level 1 mage. Yeah, so this is from a mod. You cannot actually be an elf. Don't be me, don't name them Hawk. Well, here, why don't I show you what I'm gonna name her? Any objections? You typed that before I did. We're on the same wavelength here. Okay, so I can't... Yeah, I can't do the default as a preset. Yeah. But my mod gives the default as a preset, so we're gonna use there, but we are going to ooh. Oh yeah, this is where I can get fancy with scars, and again, these are all mods, appearance mods. I am doing... How could I not? Exactly, how could I not? I have my mods listed over at this link, but I have a bunch of... This is Bedel's Cosmetics, I think it's called. I have a bunch of that stuff for these various makeup styles and stuff. Now, this game does allow you to change your appearance once you're into the game, so I'm going to start off more... I'm going to start off in such a way that... I don't know, I'm going to let the look evolve over time. So, you know, this is fun. I could start off with some, like, we've really been through it. I can't really do makeup if I have a scar. Zombie skin complexion is cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with the zombie skin complexion. But it is fun that the modders have included with it. Start ugly and old. Should I Benjamin Button it? Yeah, get younger and prettier. We're a bit pale. Yeah, you can't get too dark in this game. Feel about it's here. Stone. Okay. Yeah, again, I think I'm not going to go too intense with the makeup for this fresh from battle hardened Hawke. I think we're going to be chill about the makeup situation, and then we can change it up a little bit in Act 1, and then each act. Yeah, so the structure of this game also is quite a bit different from Dragon Age Origins. This game, Dragon Age Origins, took place over the course of a year without any time jumps, with the exception of the DLC. There was a 6-month time jump between the end of Origins and Awakening, and I believe a year time jump between the end of Origins and Witch Hunt DLC. Yeah, see, I kind of want to work up to the iconic Hawke paint, and maybe we'll start with freckles, and it does mean I will have to get rid of them if I want to have the iconic Hawke paint eventually, but you know. But I do like this, that the modder... Man, okay, hold on, I gotta go to the paint so that I know what color it is. the modder made made it a tattoo instead of a complexion, freckles. So you can actually have freckles and a different complexion. So I think we want to do. I feel like this is maybe a good color for the freckles. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. All right, hair. We have all kinds of hairs we can have. I might change the color for a second just so we can see the hairstyles. All of these are the ones that the game comes with. And then we start to get into, yeah, this is where we start to get into the modded hairstyles. It's on specific faces. I quite like this one. It doesn't work with every hawk, but I quite like the slicked back hair on some hawks. Yeah, these are some of the other characters' hairs. This is very Morgan, this hair. You got a fun... This is a modded hair. This one's kind of fun. It doesn't totally match up with it. I might have to switch out her complexion. I do that one. The braid's fun. This is one that I've modded because this is like... Usually the dudes have that hair. Braid's fun because it's very like... She just came from war, which we're going to discover that she did just come from a battle. BD likes this blonde. Should she be blonde? Oh yeah, so this works with her complexion better if we have the slightly shaved. And then we can have her, it's kind of fun to let her grow her hair out between time jumps. I do enjoy the ponytail as well, the full ponytail. You vote long pretty hair. We can cut it as we get more dramatic as life goes along. There will be a chance for her to go to a ball in one of the DLCs, and that's where it might be fun for us to have the ponytail and then we let her hair down for the ball before we do that DLC. Cut it after a breakup. There can be breakups. Okay. I think I'm tempted to start with the hair pulled back like this, and then we can get, we can change up the hairstyle as she goes along. Hair color though. Okay, yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go. Like the ponytail look? I do too. I do too. I like this ponytail specifically. It's nice and like thick. Yeah, so we have this kind of like dark red with coppery undertones. That's fun. I do, honestly, I do also, white. Yeah, that's always fun too. I do also quite like the black. BD looked away when it changed from blonde. BD only wants blondes. I mean, we could be a blonde hawk if we want a blonde hawk. Is BD doing character creation for me? My last hawk was a blonde hawk, so I was going to go with a darker haired hawk this time, but you know what? Blondie hawk. You know what? The real Toni Hawke is a blonde, right? This is femme Toni Hawke. Okay, and we have a few different eyebrows. I feel like I kind of want to go thick on the eyebrows. Maybe that thick? Do I go full thick or that thick? Toni Hawke. Femini Hawke. Yeah, I think maybe that level. And yeah, there's a few different. I think we do want darker eyebrows. I think the dark brown eyebrows are good for the blonde hair. Okay. All right. Eye shape. We have a whole bunch of different shapes here. I kind of like these ones best. Giant eyes. Okay. I'm doing giant eyes. I feel like I gotta do a different shape. This also might be the spacing. I want to, hold on, I'm gonna get back to eyes because I think I want to, oh no, back. Yeah, I think I want to adjust this stuff because I kind of want to, yeah. Bring this face together a little bit. Okay, let's see what's here. Then go here. I do like a wide jaw. I like a strong jaw, you know? Huh? Oh yeah. Some strong cheekbones. Okay. Yeah, and that's changed it up enough that I feel like I can go back to eyes and really... Yeah, see, now these don't seem quite so out of place. I won't make them quite as big, though. Eye color. We have a few good eye colors. The bright blue is always fun. I know there's some good grays, though. I kind of like the idea of a more gray one. That's another mod I have, is the Vibrant Eyes mod. So these are colored a little bit differently than in the vanilla game. Yeah, I think I kind of like this. I think I like the gray eyes. It's that or one of the like more gold brown. Oh, there's kind of a nice gray green too. Actually, kind of like that. Oh yeah, and then there with the brown eyes, I like the again the more almost desaturated. There's something about gray for her. Not quite. This is a little bit too. Well, maybe not. This one's a little bit too much, but that one's, you know what, that one's not bad. Dark gray is fun too. Yeah, I think I'm still... Let's go back to green gray for a second. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe I like this green gray the best. Just for this particular lady. Now let's... How's your brow situation? Okay, yeah, we can have a nice... Okay. Just have her look surprised all the time. No. Look angry all the time? Somewhere between. Okay. Okay, on to nose. Alright, you know what? We like... Oh yeah, I feel like that's going to be the one we go with right at the end there. Yeah. Okay. We are going to do this a bit. Hello, Dark Spazio. Spazio? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Just creating a hawk here. Maybe I want this version. I want like a sharp bridge. Hello. Yeah. Okay, this can come back a little bit more. That was pretty good in the middle. Oh yeah. Nostril width I feel like is pretty good. Maybe a little bit bigger. And then nose height, well, I think we are going to make it a little longer, though I'm going to even that out by doing that narrow. And then, yeah, we want to stick out a bit. Now the whole nose size. Yeah. Though it doesn't quite hook as much as I want it to. Maybe because I made it too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, okay. Back to this. Okay, yeah, overbite, underbite. Kind of love an underbite. Kind of makes them look angry. Is this a first playthrough? No, this is me revisiting an old favorite of mine. It's been several years since I've done a playthrough, but I have played it before. She's got that Fenty highlighter, especially on the shoulders. Truly. Yeah, the lighting in BioWare character creators is not always ideal for seeing what you're doing and what they're going to look like. But, you know, we got the highlighters nice in this day and age, you know. I'll move this down a little bit. Okay, okay. All right, we're circling back around to this. We can finesse a little bit, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with all this. I'll maybe, well, do like a big jaw though. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I still like all that. Neck and ears. Right. We're gonna lower the ears a little bit because they tend to clash with hairstyles. I have no strong feelings about the size of her ears. I do like kind of giving her bigger ears. So there. We've given her slightly big ears. Thickness. Let's have it match her jaw a little better. Okay. Okay. Alright, I could finesse all day long, but the good news is we have a chance to revisit her makeup and stuff once we get through the prologue. So, you know, that might be something I do off stream, but for now, I think we have. I think we got ourselves a hawk. You know, she looks like she's been through it. Looks great. Thank you. Okay, portrait. Right. Okay. Dramatic low angle. Do you think? Shall we? Ooh, yeah. Let's zoom out a little bit. Now let's do there. And then we're gonna move. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay. And then what's our background? Oh, there's a purple one, I'm sure. Well, maybe there's not a purple one. Oh no. Well, what even are we to choose if there's no purple? Okay, I like this green one, and it'll match your eyes. Super bad at character creating. They always end up looking goofy, so you stick to default. That's fair. Listen, I am a person who loves character creators and could spend forever in them, but as it is, I am taking a little less time than usual, but I'm well practiced, is what I'm saying. I'm well practiced at this kind of thing. Anyway, we're naming her Toni Hawke. And we're going to import a save, and we're going to import, yes, it'll be the nest. I believe it looks like, yes, this is Witch Hunt. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so that's the, importing the game system. So we should have references to our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. Now, we did play it modded, so I have no idea what it's going to do about the polycule from Dragon Age Origins. But yeah, Like you're a happy medium usually. If they let you customize too much, then you go default to. Right, like the decisions get overwhelming. I feel that too. Hello, Saberni. Hello. Lest you accidentally Monster Factory. That's true. I have rarely had to handle that level of extremes available to me. But let's go. Let's start the game. We're gonna do casual. Once again, we're not looking to impress anybody.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
Thank you for the Origins recap. Probably more succinct than mine leading into this.
Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering.
The art is so good. I love the art style of Dragon Age 2. I love the direction they took it in.
The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Oh, well, we won't be sarcastic this time. Well, I'm sorry, Mother.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Well, that's true. We weren't at Oscar because we were a mage. Pick up the pace, old lady. We don't have time. So yeah, our brother was at Ostagar. Speaking of running.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Yeah, listen to me.
Then let's go. Lead on.
You got it. Hey, we have a dog. But tragically, wait. I don't think we can pet the dog. Because I didn't do the pet the dog redeem because I couldn't remember
What a surprise.
if you could pet the dog in Dragon Age 2, and I feel like you can't, and it's very sad. But another a fun thing is your family's appearance changes based on what preset you choose and your skin color. So if you are light-skinned, your family will be light-skinned. If you're dark-skinned, your family will be dark-skinned. And yeah, and then they base their basic bone structure on whichever preset you started with. So it won't that part won't always match up if you change it a lot, but...
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Yeah, why not?
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
To arms!
Whee! Wow. Wow, I didn't have to do shit.
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Hey, okay. Ooh, can I... It's like, can I? Yes. Can I do that while I'm in the middle of combat? I sure can. Great news. But yeah, Doji Hawk? Dogi Hawk? I mean, I have my ideas again for what I'm going to name name the dog based on, and it is based on what I've named Hawk. Okay, we want magic, we want willpower. And we want, ooh, what kind of mage do I want to be? Okay. Okay, I think it is worth grabbing a healing spell right away. Dr. Hawk, it'll be Dr. something, so I can keep the good old Dr. Chompy emote. Okay, oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that was okay to start. But I have, okay, you can't really see it, I'm blocking it a bit, but my name is Toni Hawke. Oh, I should maybe save this first chance I get. There we go. Stun these bad boys.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Oh, gee, thank you. That was the response I was hoping
distance.
for. Chompy
Oh,
Hawk
make it as a
MD.
sense of
Also a good guess.
Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Yes, so if you recall,
Wesley.
Templars hunt mages because mages are supposed to
The
exist
Order
within the circle
dictates.
of magi.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
But we're a mage, and our sister Bethany is a mage, and we are not in the circle, so we are apostates on the run, which is why Bethany earlier was like, Kirkwall having a lot of Templars is not great. Don't love that.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
I did not find a mod to make the to make all this, the dialogue and the subtitles bigger. If anybody else has run into one, let me know, because I will definitely use it.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't
It's
see
only big enough for
Ostagar.
you because of the big TV.
This is
Yeah,
just the
I figured.
start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varric.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the
Logain.
Horde will not have the same advantage.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Alright. Cool. A Carver rivalry already.
I knew this would happen.
And... Ooh. Thanks, Bethany. She's got fireball ready, huh? Okay, well you guys have this handled. I'm just gonna take some loot, don't mind me. Ugh, I need some crowd control spells, I tell ya. Anybody's health bad? Good news is Aveline is really carrying her weight.
Let's finish this!
Although these, you know, the fighting animations are so much smoother in this one. They're so, they're much more fun to watch. Okay, once again, we'll just do some loot. Well, yeah, get him, doggo. What's in here? A belt. Okay. Come along, Mum.
And here we go again.
Okay, let's focus on the emissary. You know, I'm mostly gonna have to focus on myself healing-wise. I'm so squishy. I'm just a squishy little mage. I'm just a little squishy baby mage. Oh, who else is everyone? Oh, okay, everyone else is fighting. But you know,
I don't think I can do that.
Oh yeah, I cannot do that, and I have no rogue. Oh, you know what? This doesn't seem like the time to read a book, but you know, the Kakari Wilds. We've been there in the first game. That's where we found the various things we needed for the joining ritual and the Grey Warden treaties, and also Morgan
Quickly,
and her mum Flemeth, who, if you recall,
towards the wilds.
turned into a dragon, and we killed her to try and save Morgan, but Morgan was all, she's probably not permanently dead.
Maker, give me strength.
Bethany! We're under attack.
Ow! Rude, rude, rude. I am small.
Let's finish this!
Did Wesley just yell, "I will not die today," and book it? Look at him go! Bye! Bye, Wesley! I think it was Carver who yelled, "I will not die today," but I just happened to be looking at Wesley and he was running away. It was quick. What the fuck? Exactly right. Okay, stop hitting me.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Again, we'll be nice about it.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter.
It's fair.
How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
Yes.
At least Father will have company now.
And we get a little backstory. Our father's dead.
Flames. We're too late.
Pour it out for Bethany. F's in the
least
chat
it's
for
not
Bethany.
boring.
This is when I would do the Robo Dude. We won't never forget you, homie. That's exactly what I was about to reference. Is Robo Dude's when a character dies,
no
the screen
end to
that
them.
he puts up. Nice, Saberni, nice. There, I feel like that's the more or less the tune of the "We Won't Never Forget You, Homie" screen. Guess who else got a redesign? It's Flemeth with 100% more cleavage. Really, the only way you can recognize her is
what have we here?
Her voice and the fact that she turned into a dragon. Okay, the only thing you've ever played on piano. Amazing.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they
Exactly.
arrive in hordes.
Exactly right, Chromavision. Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
I would like to do that, please.
Perhaps I am a dragon.
Oh, great point.
If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
It's the Griffins all over again, where I've a one-track mind.
Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
How far do you recommend?
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like.
Ah, Flemeth
Hurtle into
indeed.
the chaos you fight.
Just listen to her
and
talk
the
all
world
day.
will shake before you.
Her Voyager plan, hey!
No chance. I can never decide.
Nicely done, Rosale play.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Just like that?
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much.
That one was Morgan.
Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
She's the Wicked Witch of the Wilds. Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
We'll refresh our
A
memories.
chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own
Origins
needs.
us.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Great point, great point. You got me there.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
I do know your daughter, but not this version of me. Who was I playing as in the first game? I played as, well, I've done several playthroughs, but the playthrough I streamed and imported into this was also a mage. I was an elven mage. So, not an ML, not related to... yes, this is right. I had mentioned in the first playthrough that if you play as a human mage, you are an ML, and you are related to our mother in this game, your cousin or something like that. But yes, I had an elven mage in Origins. Okay, what do the rest of you think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Yeah, okay. We could use more fire.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew...
Don't burn any more matter. Damn it!
How much time before
well,
you...
this is on you, Chromavision.
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Yeah, his veins are black, girl. He's in rough shape. Ooh, okay. Feels like not a good time to be sarcastic. Let's be noble. We have to help him.
There must be something we can do.
There's not.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Oh, feels like it's up to her.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his
fate. Like, we just met.
Be strong, my love.
Like, I'll do it if you ask it of me, but I feel like I can't be the one to offer to do it.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth.
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Gwaren, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
For easy access to option. Oh, no, it went away already. Hello, Caged Wolf. Hello, hello. We've just started our Dragon Age 2 playthrough. This is not. This is, God, I don't even know what number playthrough it is. But it is, it has been quite a few years, I feel like, since I last played. With the exception of I played a little bit to try out some new mods and stuff. But yeah, yeah. This is an old favorite of mine. The Dragon Age series in general, favorite of mine.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
So
What?
this is,
There can't be.
It's
I've
true.
imported the
Look at
save
them
of the
all.
Dragon Age Origins game that I played. Know the feeling it's the same with you in Origins? Yeah, yeah, and it's also the same
Are we
with me
really
in Origins.
surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves.
Before I streamed
Unbelievable.
Origins, it had also been quite a few years since I had played through Origins, though before that I had played it a lot. Alright, now let's check in with everyone. Is everyone alright?
So long as we're all safe, that's more important. We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Sure. Hey, Aveline friendship. So yeah, we can see that instead of just straight up approval, this game now does a rivalry scale. So you kind of start neutral in the middle, and you can do things to gain rivalry points or friendship points, and that will change the way your relationship goes. You can see with our brother, we have started with a rivalry. If Bethany had survived, we would have started with a friendship. And that brings us to why I chose Mage for this playthrough. I feel as though the fandom is divided on Carver. I am a Carver fan, and I think it is difficult to do the Carver friendship arc because you start with such a deficit of, you start so far in the rivalry side of things. So I'm going to try. I will probably pull out a guide because I've done it before. So I feel fine cheating about it. But I will use a guide to show off the friendship arc with Carver because I quite like it. I really do like Bethany as well. But it's there's not much of an arc to her relationship. It's just kind of like, she's nice. She's sometimes sassy, which is fun. But you're pretty much friends with her the whole time. It's hard to be a rival with her, and honestly, it's not very fun to be a rival with her because you just have to be the worst to have a rivalry with Bethany. But what decides who lives is what class you pick, because they're balancing out your party. So if you play as a warrior or a rogue, then Carver will die and Bethany will live so that you have a mage in your party right off the bat. Whereas if you play as a mage, then Bethany dies and Carver lives, so that you don't have overabundance of mages in your party right off the bat. So it's for balance reasons. Which sibling survives depends on your Depends on your class. There's ways you can justify it in universe. It is a little bit random. It is a little bit strange, but I think the fact that you would have had different upbringings, like you would have been closer with Bethany as a mage because you're both mages, whereas if you're a rogue, you're maybe closer with Carver because you were both like in the army together. Yeah, you would have also, Hawke would have also have been at Ostagar if we hadn't been a mage. So yeah. Let's give you taunt. Let's give you that. Oh, you still have one more point. Let's. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Potion. I'm not going to put a huge amount of thought into what we're doing here. Do I want fireballs right off the bat? I do love my elemental magic. I love my crushing prism, but we'll get there eventually. Ooh. No, I'll get chain lightning next. I think I want fireball right now. And then maybe the winter's blast, and then maybe chain lightning. Maybe chain lightning first. Yeah, I think chain lightning first. Okay. Let's have my dog go out. It'll be a while before we can name him. Yes, we can see the results of my first mod is finally in place. I'm going really fast because I have a mod that makes me run faster. Anyway, I hope
get back to the crowd,
it
you
doesn't
lot.
make everybody
Trying to bully your way
sick.
through
I
won't
did
get you
struggle
into
with it a little
Kirkwall any
bit.
faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
All right, it's a bit rude.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now.
Cool,
Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title.
Quality guy.
How would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall.
Cool.
Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Okay, who do I talk to?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story.
Let me see your manager.
You want in, talk to Captain Ewald.
I'll go
just
full
here to
Karen
keep
on you.
Refuse from climbing the walls.
Okay, alright. Oh, am I missing anything? I should worry about any stuff. Nope. Whee!
This is Kirkwall has been sealed.
Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
Right? Well, first sign of little chip on his shoulder Carver has about us.
What do you want? Money? Let us through, you flaming blighter.
Yeah,
We're not
flaming
staying
blighter.
in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall
Wrong
has
haircut.
no more
It's
room
true.
for
It's true.
refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin
There were
to
some
get
pretty good
here.
Karen haircuts in there.
You and
though.
half of Ferelden. There's
I
nothing
coulda
I can
done
do.
it.
The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen? We've been letting you Fereldans in for months.
You
You're too late.
Fereldans.
There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Here we go!
Yes, okay, well... Just gonna... Oh my goodness, there's a whole mess here. How's everyone doing? Everyone's health okay? No flaws in that plan. Nope, yep. Who am I fighting? One thing about the auto target is sometimes I target somebody and I'm like, wait, where are they? Who am I fighting? What's going on?
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you.
This is a great delivery.
Where is it? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Appreciate. What a slight annoyance. What a mild bother.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
Where is he looking?
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
What the fuck, Gamlen?
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Oh, what a guy. A little gentler about it. She was just like, my daughter's dead, and he's like, ugh. Why are you making this my problem?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping
Well, he
to
liked that,
grease
at
some
least.
palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted.
We were hoping
helping.
we were secretly
I've got
rich,
2
but
offers
we were
of work from
secretly,
people who've got the
secretly
coin to
poor.
open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Alright, sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. for a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my
stay
contacts to come to the
optimistic about
gallows
this.
to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
All right. Tell me about the merc.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like?
I don't know.
I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Okay, tell me about the smuggler.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Ah, well, that's a pro. I'll go talk to them.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
We won't leave you behind, Aveline. Okay, well, look at... Oh, there they go. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to take a real quick break.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons.
I forgot. Guys, I forgot. I already forgot about the transition sound. Yeah, I will. It'll be a quick break because that's Chromavision put that together for me. I'm not going to go for too much longer because I had a 4-hour stream earlier today. But yeah, so this break will be short. It'll be like 2 minutes. I'll just stretch my legs and be right back, and then we'll finish the prologue. And I don't know that we'll go much longer than that. I think we'll finish the prologue, and there's usually a cutscene that begins the. If I'm recalling correctly, there's always a cutscene that begins the next area. So that'll be a nice place for us to leave off after that. Yeah, I will be right back. See you guys shortly.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. I was gonna switch back to the main screen, but I was like, then I'm gonna have to welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. You feel welcomed? Good. To this here, the Age of Dragons? That makes you so happy? I'm glad. I am going to, once I figure out how to edit it, which I think we have figured it out, I just didn't have time between the stream earlier today and now. Oh, I should save, huh? I should save this game. I didn't have time between, you know, eating supper and all that jazz to figure out how to make it a transition for just some screens. So, like, I'll turn it off eventually for going to the break screen and switching to back to my face cam. But every time we go to the game, I'll keep it as a transition sound. All right, let's see what this Athenral's got to say.
Are you Athenral?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
It's like, we are an apostate in a city where they literally keep the mages in an old prison. She is small. She's a little elf.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
It's a classic. Beggars, a long way to say beggars can't be choosers there, Carver.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Ah, there we go. She knows.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Okay.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Seems chill, seems cool. We're going to save real quick, and then I'm going to, if I can, talk to the other guy so that we, you know, cover all our options. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawke. Nice.
We instantly
Your
are
uncle
like,
talked up a storm about
I don't
you.
know about this guy.
He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for.
Yeah, Kirkwall is a city
keep
in
our
a place
noses
called
clean.
the Free Marches, so
But anyone
that's what they're
screws
saying,
with us,
marchers.
we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
It's like, was that? It's like, is this the... Anyway,
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Yeah, I was having emotions.
Well.
I was like, these aren't the emotions
Not
I
to mention your uncle
imagined.
said you were a mage.
Expected to be feeling
We're
with this
willing
guy.
to pay for that.
Ah, Gamlen told you too. What the fuck, Gamlen? Stop. We've been here 5 seconds and you're already telling everyone I'm an apostate. Anyway, yeah, for anyone wondering why Saberti and I are confused, the music that just played is the Kuzlin theme from Dragon Age Origins. Like the Kuzlin family page, family theme from Dragon Age Origins. AKA the human noble origin.
Does everyone know about us?
You're not in the circle yet? Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Comforting.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming,
Similar,
he'll run for sure.
similar vibes.
But
to the
he
other
doesn't
one.
know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
All right. Well, what do we think, guys? Do we want to work for Mirren or Athenril? This won't be this decision doesn't have lasting consequences. So it kind of whoever's vibes we want. Mirren wants us to go kill a dude. And Athenril wants us to go chat with the lady. Mirren seems pretty solid, and Athenril seems pretty sketchy, but what they've asked us to do is quite different. Quite different vibes. So yeah, I could go either way, I feel like. I haven't really sussed out the vibe of this Hawke for me yet, so you know, I tend to go purple, but in terms of her values and stuff, I haven't quite figured her out yet. So if anyone has an opinion, you're pro lady. I am also pro. I like her vibes, you know. She seems like, because he seems solid but slimy, and she seems like sketchy but like in a cool way, you know. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a vote for Athenril, and I think I am also leaning to Athenril. Exactly. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. We're gonna
I've already
lock in
told
Athenril.
you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Surana, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Surana?
I'll chat with you
I didn't think
first.
there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Lucky indeed.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Alright, Athenril sent me.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Athenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Hey, Aveline, why don't you take this?
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back.
Hey!
Just, take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Wee.
Also...
Alright. And at this point... back to Athenril.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Woo! Okay. We're gonna hear that music a lot every time I level up. Okay, let's up the willpower this time. Okay, we're doing chain lightning next. Yes, okay. That is quick save. Okay, great. Oh, guys, I realized that I switched to the wrong camera. Hold on. Are you ready? You're gonna hear it again. Are you ready?
Welcome to the Age of Dragons.
There. Now I'm on the side of the screen I want to be on. You guys couldn't see the map. Not that the map is that important. It's just there's literally nothing over here, but the map's over here. If it turns out there's more important stuff over here later, I will switch it.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
let's not do that again.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
Knock on wood.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall.
And our first time jump.
Word arrived from across the sea that the Hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Ooh, way to go, Quiteriel! Quiteriel and her polycule.
Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Who's she, I wonder?
No!
I don't wonder, I know who she
Drop
is.
these tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
I mean, not quite.
You
but...
make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Hey. You're right, but settle down.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So, what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
Was his jaw always so thick?
Out of the slums,
no.
right?
I mean,
you
yes,
and every other Ferelden
in this
in
playthrough.
dump.
Sort of.
Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
But yeah, this is the, whatever face I've chosen has triggered the thick jaw version of Carver. His face is not always that thick jawed. But, you know, I gave myself a slightly bigger jaw, and I guess that, affected Carver's jaw. Oh gosh, oh boy, oh, just on eggshells around Carver. Oh yeah, you're no mage, why worry? That's all.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
Meredithia of Terabithia. Why, hello, Vantana PNX. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, he's helped us get this far.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance, he can push Bertrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
Sometimes the cutscenes don't like my modded hair. There he is.
I knew a guy
The man
once who could
from the
take every
frame
coin
narrative.
out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Tell me more.
You're part of Bartran's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing,
I hear
but
we
I can't
have
allow
some
the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Orzammar being the dwarven kingdom we went to in Origins.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two.
Oh, well.
The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
Yes, you're a little too smooth.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartran's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not?
I call her
She's
Vera.
a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Alright, Varric. Oh shoot. Ooh.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the
Sick
expedition,
reference,
and I'll
thanks.
be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
I can, okay, well...
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one.
That's fair.
Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while?
Oh no, yeah, that's a good
If this
point.
works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you.
Oh, love that.
You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Alright. I'll do it.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure. Easy. But... maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
Oh, so that's what
We should talk
Aveline's been up to.
privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away.
Varric's in our party. Yay. Okay. All right, let's give him some dex and some cunning. Let's lots of fun arrow stuff. Yay, Varric! Listen, I don't want to give people too furious of, too strong of expectation spoilers, but
It really is the best place
I love
in
Varric.
Kirkwall.
Alright. Oh, did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so there's all kinds of things I can do. Yeah, I gotta go talk to Aveline. I gotta go, go meet Sebastian. God, I forgot about Sebastian. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, look at all this premium content. Ooh, boy, all this stuff I can get. I gotta go to my house and get a bunch of shit. But yeah, long way home. Oh, yes, right. So Flemeth gave us an amulet to deliver. LMAO same. I'm sorry, Sebastian. You have a lovely voice. And that's what you've got going for you. Someday I'll talk about Sebastian and how I should love him on paper, but for whatever reason, he just does not do it for me. New home, go to Gamlen's home. Yes, I think I want to do that first because I can unlock a bunch of stuff there. Friend of the Guard, want to talk to Aveline. Deep Roads Expedition, that's going to be the overarching main plot for this act because we are trying to, we're going to be doing all these other jobs to try and get money for the Deep Roads Exposition. And, oh yeah, Varric wants to chat to us. Chat with us. Cool. Oh yeah, we got all these. Ew. All this lore stuff. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we'll look at all that later. But first things first. Okay, I guess I might as well go talk to Worthy and Sebastian. I'm gonna go to my house. Okay, yeah, because I think Worthy just has... He's just...
long time no see, my friend.
Somebody that I can get stuff from.
If it
He's no
isn't
Percy.
Worthy,
That's what I was going to
dwarf
talk
with the
about.
incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm funding an expedition.
I'm looking to become an explorer of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what.
Brotherly
I still
love.
have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you.
Wait.
Take care, Hawke. Don't get dead.
I'm gonna try not to. You know, I'll do what I can. Okay. Oh.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawke. I was talking about Gamlen.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
That is pretty rude. Oh, right. I have to look at this. I don't want any runes right now. I don't even think I have money for runes right now. Okay. He's no Percy. Read that. That is exactly, it's like, I should in theory, Sebastian's story and, Percy from Critical Role / Legend of Vox Machina, they have very similar stories. And yet Percy is like my beloved. He's my favorite. I love him so much. And Sebastian, I forget exists. So...
Sebastian!
It's not even like I dislike
this
him.
Madness.
I just forget about him.
Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
That's it. That's the biggest thing I remember is what happened to my family is murder. I can't. I'm so sorry about the accent. But yeah, we'll accept his quest. We'll go kill some... I think it's maybe that he's just not involved in it. I don't know. I'll talk about it more as it goes along, why I think Sebastian doesn't do it for me. Cool. I'll kill some Flint mercenaries. That seems fine. Then let's go pick up Aveline, and then let's go to the house. And that should unlock a bunch of stuff for me, and then I'll go to... That might be it. My goal is to unlock the Black Emporium so that I can change my face to reflect the year that has passed. You know? Not look quite so disheveled, not quite so runny makeup.
How much longer do I have?
I've entered a companion's home. So yeah, when you enter the place where your companions usually hang out, because unlike the first game where everyone just like hung out at camp, we now we live in this town. This is where one of the other big difference between Origins and Dragon Age 2 is Dragon Age 2, much less open world. We're mostly going to be in Kirkwall, with a few exceptions, the Deep Road Expedition being one of them. But we mostly hang around Kirkwall, and so all of our friends, when they're not with us, have homes and places where you can find them around the city. So yeah. Anyway, here's where we can find Aveline, who now has better armor.
Aveline!
Hello, Hawke.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
If I'm willing to talk about it, what kind of mage am I thinking of being? I think I'll be a Force mage. I really like the Force powers. Not just because they sound like Jedi powers, but like, yeah. I think I'm going to be Force with like a smattering of, I do like the elemental abilities and stuff. I have done a Blood Mage run before, and that's a lot of fun. I think it's a little too immersion breaking in this game still. That's kind of why they don't let you be a Blood Mage in Inquisition, is because of how immersion breaking it makes things. But and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I end up taking the healer once we meet the healer. Depends on how much I end up taking them out, because I might need to also invest in some like creation and some healing. And it doesn't hurt to have multiple mages in your party with healing abilities. Is there a mod that makes him refer to you as Toni Hawke? I mean, not yet, but you know, maybe somebody could make one. Chromavision, maybe someone could do that.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
It's weird, Aveline.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable
You bet
things.
I could make it.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise,
does it pay?
I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
I need 50 sovereigns.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Fair enough. Oops, I just accidentally clicked it again.
How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Cailan.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden.
Ooh, Alistair!
Seems cocksure. But I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand.
He sure was.
It's just one more change, though.
Tell me your feelings!
For me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver?
I just keep
you
repeating
were there.
it.
Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
I forgot about that exchange. It's good.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
Nah, it was sad to leave that way. That's not how you want to choose to leave.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
Alright, what's the job?
Alright, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though.
I feel like
I said,
a little bit
seems
more
like
than
an
that.
obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
Ah, thanks.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there.
Yeah, that
You're
seems fair.
acting on behalf of the guard.
Sweet. Okay. Alright, so we have Aveline back in the party. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, she has taunt. Perception. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nothing else doing here, I don't think.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
God, there we go. That's
Please
something
keep
we're
it
going to hear a
quiet,
lot.
Surana. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day. We hear that a lot.
I've been waiting most of the day.
Yeah, I wonder if
Fine
there's...
days.
Fine day, Sarah. Ooh, what's in here? I should probably do this exploring off stream. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Viscount's Keep. This is where the head of the city hangs out. He's actually in somewhere in here. In there? Yeah, it's locked, so I assume he's in there. Ooh, stuff? Hey, Varric, can you get me that stuff? Hey, Varric, can you?
That's not really my thing.
No, he can't. Okay. We'll get you there, Varric. Don't you worry. You'll be picking those locks in no time. You'll be stealing stuff from the Viscount for me, and it just moments. How fast everyone walks. Yeah, it shouldn't, do they have auto level up in this too? I think so. I think they do. Okay, I gotta access these through Lowtown. Eventually I'll be able to quick travel here. But yeah, so these are the 3 main maps. We have the Sundermount, which is just the like mountain area just outside of Kirkwall, with this being Kirkwall over here. And then we have Kirkwall during the day, and we have Kirkwall during the night. So instead of a day-night cycle, if you need to go somewhere during night, you go to the nighttime map, and that moves you to the time of day. Some stuff requires it to be night. Some stuff does not. So you can see the mission that Aveline just gave us is a nighttime mission. Oh no, not Aveline. That was Sebastian's mission. Just gave us. Aveline's is out in the Sundermount. So yeah, anywhere where there's a quest, they have the big quest markers on them, so they're pretty easy to navigate. So we're going to, Oh, okay. We have a few people to talk to. Let's talk to Lady Elegant.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind.
Anyway, that walk seems to be a bit of a glitch. That may have been my fault. My mod's
Things have
fault.
been going well since then?
Because it's not supposed to make everyone walk that fast unless they're following me, but it's very possible they'll have problems. Yes, Chroma Vision, she's got boobs.
Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenril. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf.
All right.
And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
I feel like she could join our polycule. Oh yeah, we're gonna do except for Sebastian, we're gonna do, if we can. I think if it works, I do have a, I do have a polymod, installed. So hopefully the polycule will continue. Okay, so there's my house. I do want to go to the Hangman too. It's not marked, but Varric wanted to talk to us there. Hell yeah. Will this be a pro-Templar run? No. We are playing as a mage. And I have played a pro-Templar mage before who was a little self-loathing. But nope. I find it very difficult to... I mean, here's the thing. This is a more complicated conversation. But in Dragon Age 2, I feel like pro-Templar runs are kind of wild. You can maybe use in-game justifications to a certain extent, but they're so awful most of the time that it's like, certainly by the end of the game, I cannot side with them, not unless it's what I have planned to do from the start.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads.
Yeah.
Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Do we have a bad entrance?
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting on it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately,
it is written in a
I've
way to push you away from them, for sure, yeah.
There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
A Grey Warden, you say?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time.
Not all the time, but...
he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking. But if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
All right.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago.
A Ferelden Grey Warden?
A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldens. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Oh, plus 15 friendship from Varric. How delightful. Yeah, maybe that's as far as I'll try to get, is I'll try to get to the reveal of who this Grey Warden is. Okay, no, once again, I can go searching for things to steal off stream if I so desire.
In your career evaluations, joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
All right, to my house. Oh no, we're still going to be in Lowtown. Anyway, now that I've gone there, I should be able to quick travel to the Hangman at any time. It's not about the destination, it's the climb!
Whatever it is you're about,
I'm a professional younger brother. Trust me, the center of attention's the worst place to be. When things go wrong, and they always do, that's where all the fingers point. Look at any kingdom in Thedas. You've got people who warm thrones, and people nobody sees who do the real work.
And my sister is a queen in this scenario. Perfect.
Point, missing it. Oh well.
You tried, Varric. You tried to get Carver to grow up. Carver's like 19, in all fairness to my little baby brother. All right, so he said it was a nice place, and it's not terrible. It's certainly...
They left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter. Their eldest.
But he's got a lot of floor space. He just needs, you know, some more furniture. Some nice furniture, really, to zhuzh up the place with. Okay. It's a place. Like, yeah, lots of floor space. We could do great things with this.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Oh, buddy, you want to play?
Come on. Let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
That's not so good, Hawke.
He just needs to get out more. Don't you, boy?
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly. A Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
Okay.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
Listen, we could name him Dog. Or we could call him Dr. Kickflip. He's gotta be a doctor still, so the emote works. We don't like this guy that doesn't like Dog. I agree, Gamlen. What's your fucking problem, man? So yes, I would like to name him Dr. Kickflip with the chat's approval. And then that way when we're calling him, this calls for a kickflip. At least I'm making myself laugh, you know? Okay, perfect. I'm seeing general approval for this calls for a kickflip. All right. Dr. Kickflip it is. Perfect. There he is. There's his name. It's official. Yeah. I was gonna just call him Kickflip, but this way the Dr. Chompy emote still works for Dr. Kickflip. He's a medical professional of kickflipping. All right. So, yes, we've introduced the letter mechanic, so we can get various quests from people sending us messages and open up new areas. So, bait and switch. Hawke. You might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in Lowtown Bazaar at night. Athenril. Sure. Then another letter from Athenril. We're friends, though, so you don't always have to refer to him with his proper earned title. That's correct. Yes, you're right. We are friends, so I can just call him Kickflip. Hawke, your year's up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity or two if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Stay safe, Athenril. So that was our boss. Mr. Kickflip when he isn't practicing. Yes. And then the Black Emporium. Greetings. You do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand you might need items from my collection, as well as the means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclosed are directions through the passages underneath the city, as is the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permission will immediately be revoked, and the consequences will be unpleasant. Adieu, Xenon. Very interesting. Okay. Duty. To whomever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the Vale family of Starkhaven. I guess technically I should read this in a Scottish accent, but I won't. Like how Dr. House goes by house? Exactly. That's perfect. Perfect. His Most Worthy Highness, Prince Sebastian Vale, has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt the eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the elves of the Sundermount mountain range. We now have a few things to do over there. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past any known landmarks. A princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats all these rogues. May the Maker guide you, Chanter Talitha. Cool. Coward. Or Bones, or Watson, or Scully, true. Or JD, yeah. Okay, here's our other room. So, Memento of Legacy and Memento of Mark of the Assassin. Legacy and Mark of the Assassin are the 2 DLC missions, which take you away from Kirkwall. They can be done at any point after the prologue, so we could technically do that DLC right now. I think I'm going to divide it up as Memento. I'm going to do an Act 2. Memento. The Mark of the Assassin, I'm going to do an Act 2. I think that would be a fun time to do it. And Legacy, I think I will do an Act 3. I think I will do it closer to the end because I really like Legacy. So I kind of want to just save it for the end. Okay, special deliveries. Cool. We are getting some stuff. Oh, yeah, like a way better. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that staff. All right. Oh, way better boots. Are you better than... No, these are much better. Okay, great news. Oh god, okay, we'll go through these later. Goodness me. Yeah, we'll figure all that out later. I guess I am running out of room in my inventory, so I'll have to figure it out soon, but that feels like a off-stream thing. But not like any of those guys from MASH. Yeah. I don't know, don't they? Wait, are they all doctors in that? I haven't seen any MASH. A note addressed to Gamlen. Gamlen Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sirrah. Interest accrues, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think. No better, no card sharp, or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness, Gallard. Well,
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Oh no, there's cheese on the floor. Terrible.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
My goodness. It's all that cheese.
What is that stain?
Oh dear.
I think this is the same
no,
cheese.
we're really fixated on the cheese. We're really fixated on the cheese. All right, it looks like our mom has something to say, so we'll chat to her too.
Servitude for a year.
You literally are only referring to the scene where they all greet each other's doctor.
Dreaming.
Copy that. Copy that. Hey, this isn't. Let's try to deflect with humor.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the
he's
Comte de
aging
Lancey,
it, so sorry.
Instead,
yes.
she ran off with some Ferelden
It's fancy
apostate.
cheese, not old cheese.
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Rude.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
Let's let her look at it.
Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
How is he still living? I don't know, man. Oh boy, let's save in case I really fuck up this conversation with Carver. Hey, bud. Oh man, we're gonna have a whole bunch of codex entries coming out now because the stuff I looked at.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him.
Oh no.
Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow.
Oh, I see.
That's no way to live.
We're relating, are we?
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
Seems easy to hate to me. I kind of agree there. We owe it to Mother to try.
She tried her best to give us what we need. I think she's due the same.
Oh, I see her side. Gamlen's definitely an arse.
There.
But it's not like we can just ask slavers to give back that life.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate.
Ooh, Gamlen!
Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Well, that can't continue.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
I still have... Oh, okay, no. Done. He's done. Okay. We have some money. I think we're done with that conversation.
I'm with you, sister. For now.
All right. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Carver. Here, let me do a quick... Oh, wait. I'll level up first, and then I'll do a quick save. Willpower. Then yeah, save. Then, well, we only got 3 people to bring with us. Okay, we're gonna real quick pop into the back emporium so that you guys can see it. And then we're also gonna just change my makeup real quick. I'll do a full makeover between streams, but I wanted you to at least see this place.
Customer. Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone.
Is this guy?
Welcome to the Black Emporium.
What a delivery. How do you get 2 syllables out of black, you know? The Black Emporium.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own.
Okay.
That's Gollum's name.
Oh, that's Thaddeus.
Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum the Third. He's my favorite.
That's fair. Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum III's a great name.
So many things to admire.
Oh, pickled apples of Arlethen. What? I expressed my incredulity. Whew. Really struggled with that word. The shop's assistant, who coldly noted that he did not like my implication, he insisted that every article in the Black Emporium was genuine, no fakes, imitations, or cheap knockoffs. I must have appeared unconvinced, for the assistant narrowed his eyes at me and disappeared into the bowels of the shop, returning several minutes later. He removed the jar of pickled apples from its display case and proceeded to carefully, reverentially remove the wax seal from the lid of the jar. I watched with fascination as the jar was opened and a single rosy apple pulled from it. It looked as if it had been pickled just that day, at the peak of ripeness. With a paring knife, the assistant cut the tiniest sliver of flesh from the apple and presented it to me. The flavor of that one small sliver was astonishing. It was as close to a perfect apple as ever there was. I was experiencing the essence of every apple ever eaten, and that ever will be eaten. When it was over, the sense of loss that filled me was sharp enough to move me to tears. The rest of the apple was returned to the jar, which was then resealed. I paid 5 sovereigns for that single taste, and I believe I got the better part of the bargain. The letters of Brother Ferdinand, Genetivi, to Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. There you go. Genetivi. Out there living his life. Yes, your recollection of Genetivi may simply be that he is the... Whoa, I heard a scream from somewhere. Is that he was... Ooh.
Gathered from throughout.
Ah, yes, okay, so this is a crafting table. We're not going to worry about that. You want to taste that apple? Yeah, right. Anyway, this is the most important part, is we can go back into the character creator and we can change stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of the crying. I don't know. I kind of like going the whatchamacallit, the Fury Road, the Furiosa Road. I also just like, you know, kind of darker makeup around the eyes. I don't mind that. Either way, okay, let's turn up these for a second just so that I can try them out, see how they look. I'll probably just do, I won't do anything fancy for now. So, you know, let's find a... yeah. Got a little lighter. Gosh, so many wild colors of blush here. There, just making her look a little more, you know. Yeah, turn that up. Okay. So many different colors. And I think we're just gonna go with like some kind of smoky eye. That lightly purple, hard to tell in here, but if it's lightly purple, that's fun for her eyes. And then we'll chill out on that. Let's give her some smoky eye. And yeah. That's all I'll do for now. I just want the tear stains gone now. It's been a year we're pulling it together. Okay, I can go explore Lowtown. Is that where I need to go to? I think that's where I need to go. There we go. Look at us, all ready to take on the world. Okay, Wayward Son. Yes, the Wayward Son is what we want to be doing. No, that's different. That's his sources for Lowtown's Avenage. I want... No, not Shepherding Wolves. Oh, those are just rumors. That's why. Tranquility? Tranquility is what we want to do. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I might have cut off some banter there. I just didn't notice it was happening in the background.
The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
My son's hurt bad. Can't overturn him.
Anything fun in here? Ooh, a crate. I am... almost full on inventory.
Food and medicine for all.
We're gonna reveal who the Grey Warden is, and then we're going to.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Oh, can I help?
Is there a way I can assist these people? If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden? The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden? Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
I won't bother him.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sarah.
Oh, she didn't think I was funny.
You see what our people face in Kirkwall.
I thought we were funny.
They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Ah, shit.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
She's like, he's a literal healer,
perish
you
the
guys.
thought. Another delicate mage flower.
All right,
he doesn't
Carver.
want to be locked in the gallows just
Right
for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I got 5 kids to feed.
Anders! All right, for anybody who watched my Dragon Age Awakening playthrough, you will recall Anders was the mage who...
Hey, we heard you in there, asking about the healer.
Okay, bud.
We know what happens to mages in this town.
Oh, boy.
And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Hey, Carver?
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Well, yeah, make her bless the rule of our King Alistair. We like that fella. Hey, Carver friendship! Wow, we're slightly less rivals. How exciting. Hell yeah. Yeah, so for, anyone who watched our Awakening playthrough, Anders, was one of our recruits, when we, I guess continuing on my recap of Dragon Age Origins. Actually, I guess, you know what? We've revealed who the warden is. I guess we can go there. Let me look at my journal a little bit. See if there's more stuff I can do. I probably won't do a lot off stream. And you know what? I won't have that much time. It should be... yeah, these... Oh, you know what? I can do duty off stream. It's just running around killing Flint mercenary people. Anders is easily the 18th best character in Dragon Age. Listen, that sounded like a burn, but also there's so many good characters in Dragon Age that I feel like fair, you know? There's just so many good ones. Yeah, I might be able to do some of these rumors. Oh, maybe not black powder compass or shove. You know what? The rumors I will want to do on stream, I think. Yeah. I'll want to do a decent number of these on stream, but just like generally exploring and all that stuff, I will do. I will do off stream, and I will set us up next stream to meet up with Anders, who is our boy. Okay, wait for it. Here we go. It's happening again.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
All the Dragon Age characters are good in their own way. I agree. I feel like there is something redeemable about all of them. I don't necessarily mean as like people. I mean as like being interesting characters. Yes. It's still going. Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Okay, let's free the hair. Let's free it. Oh, it's been under headphones all day. It was curly and now it's kind of, I don't know what it is anymore. But yeah, so that's the beginning of Dragon Age. It's Dragon Age 2. It's quite a bit different from Origins in terms of like same universe and definitely some of the same vibes, but like, you know, right away, right off the bat, we're thrown into a frame narrative, which is obviously that's very unique for Dragon Age 2. Now it's like your hair, yes, your waves of your delicate waves. Yeah, so it, I think, yeah, well, I'll talk more about it as we go along, but it definitely gets a lot of criticism for. What you're going to see right away is that there's a lot of repeating maps, and I don't just mean the fact that we are in the same like two areas for most of the time. We're in Kirkwall and we're in the area just outside of Kirkwall is most of the game, but even within that, like the various basements and dungeons and houses and all the places within those areas also have a lot of repeating maps. So some caves that are supposedly different caves will be identical to other caves. Like there's a lot of, this is a game that was clearly rushed. There's a lot of copy pasta, yeah. So yeah, it is certainly flawed in that regard. There's also there's some rush stuff about the story in general, though. I find the story quite intriguing and engaging. I think it really expands on the lore that was introduced. It expands on and complicates the lore that was introduced in Origins. And I quite like the act structure. There's something very interesting about staying with a small group of people in the same town over the course of several years. So the year time jump that we just had between the prologue and Act 1 will not be the only time jump. There will be time jumps between each of the acts, and there are 3 acts. So it is also a shorter game than Origins by quite a lot. It is more comparable, I would say, to Awakening in terms of its length. Yeah, it is cool, and I think it's cool. I think it took a lot of, because it was such a different direction to go, I think it was I think it took people by surprise, but I really liked it. I believe if you include the frame narrative, it takes place over about 10 years. If you don't include the frame narrative, I want to say it's closer to like 6 or 5 years, something like that. But yeah, all the time jumps. Yeah. Very Baldur's Gate 2, yeah. That's a game that I have yet to play, but that's cool to know that that's kind of the same vibe. Yeah, because I'm into it. I'm into it with you just like, yeah, we're going to get these group of people who are going to know each other for a long period of time. And that's cool. That's fun. I think they do a pretty good job with that first conversation we have with Aveline after the time jump to kind of establish in one conversation what your relationship with Aveline has been like over that past year, because you had this Fireforged friendship of you escaped the Blight together. You only met when you escaped the Blight, but that's a pretty harrowing thing to go through, and she becomes very fond of you, and you even if she doesn't like you, she's fond of you, and immediately I don't know, immediately you get an idea for like her having a bit of a like protector complex after having lost Wesley, that she is has kind of latched on to the Hawks as her family and wants to protect them. You will say that Dragon Age 2 is a game that you appreciate more every time you play it. That is how I feel. I feel like it is a game that, because it was so different from Origins, and because it does have some admittedly pretty big flaws, I think once you move past those two things, you're able to appreciate what is there and like what they were trying to do differently. And like I said, I really like the art direction. I think because they were rushed with the completion of the game, that they weren't able to see it through to its fullest potential. Because the design of Kirkwall is pretty barren. It's a lot of like, yeah, there's nothing too exciting. It's pretty bleak looking, but also that's kind of the vibe of Kirkwall. Like some of that is definitely on purpose. It's kind of the same criticism that's lobbied at Pathologic, but it feels very on purpose in Pathologic. I don't think it is as effective in Dragon Age 2, but I do think that the like dreary plainness of Kirkwall is definitely on purpose. But I think that only excuses some of the like, I don't know, lack of lived-in-ness that you feel in some of the buildings, because that's where I think it is most apparent, is inside some of the buildings, with like a few exceptions. But yeah, in terms of like the art direction, like we haven't seen many elves yet. We've pretty much only seen Athenril, but I like the redesign of the elves. I think it's cool, and I think the cutscene art for like the time jumps and stuff when Varric is in the frame narrative talking through stuff, the like kind of paper cutout style art, I really like that. I really dig that, and that's something they kind of carry forward. It kind of turns into a more tarot card art style in Inquisition, but they kind of like carry that idea forward, which is nice, because I do think that was a cool change to make in this game. And there's like, I guess, a bit of that in Origins, but yeah, the lost potential of this game is such a shame. Yeah, and like that's something we can, as we go along, talk about more, but I think what is here is quite good, and I appreciate it. It's one that like the more I think about it, the more I play it, the more I like it. So this is a game that I have a lot of affection for, that was not well received, really. I think it has gained more love as time has gone by. I think people have gone through the same thing as the rest of us. I did really like it when I first played it, because I just it came out shortly after. I feel like I didn't wait that long for it, so I hadn't built up any expectations for it. So I still really quite enjoyed it, but then was like, Origins is obviously better. Whereas now, over time, I've come to appreciate Dragon Age 2 for its being its own thing. So yeah, anyway, I'm excited to go on this journey with you. It's certainly a little more streamlined than Origins as well. Like, I think we're going to see more of Dragon Age 2. I'll try and do some quests off stream, but honestly, there's just not as many quests. So I can probably do more of the game on stream than the side quests on stream. I'll try and do most of my exploring off stream, because again, they copy and paste the dungeons. So once you've seen one dungeon, you've seen them all. But yeah, hopefully I won't accidentally do any of the ones that have cool like world building stuff or stuff that comes back later. Yeah, anyway, that's all I gotta say about that, I think. I thank everyone for coming to this stream and coming to my earlier Detroit stream. Today's been a big stream day for me, and I should probably sign off and do stuff now. So I'm going to do that. But I'm really excited to be back into the Dragon Age world. I'm excited to see where Toni Hawke's journey takes her. And I'm excited to see how my mods work out. I have tested some of them out. I have not tested the poly mod. I have no idea how it works. I should maybe read up on it a little more so that I don't fuck it up. Thank you, Chromavision. I certainly had fun today. And it was nice to get have a big stream day like this, because I am going to be very busy again the next couple weeks, and pretty like June and July are going to be big. I'm gonna be on another shoot. I'm going to be on another film shoot. So that's going to eat up a lot of my time, and probably I won't be able to stream Thursday nights while that's going on. That starts on June 19th. And in leading up to that, I will be busy preparing for it. I might be able to still stream, but yeah, I will be busier and maybe not able to do as long of streams. So it was nice to get a good big stream day in here as kind of my last hurrah before I get super, super busy. I know next week we already are doing so we're already starting on some meetings and stuff, because it's kind of a complicated script and I'm excited for it. But yeah, yes, glad to see some excitement for the polymod. I hope it works out. The only romanceable character that I'm not even going to try to romance because it sounds complicated will be Sebastian. And I promise I don't hate Sebastian. I'm just like kind of indifferent to him, and it's baffling that I'm indifferent to him because he has on paper I should love him, and I don't, and I can't figure it out, but I'll have to. I mean, I have some theories, but I'll maybe talk about them more as we get more into Sebastian. You're not fond of him? No, I have no strong opinions on him, really. I don't remember enough about him to, like, strongly dislike him. No, I remember a little bit. He has attributes that I don't like. That's true. But I also don't take him with me anywhere ever, so his opinions on the world, you only really hear when you do his personal quests and stuff. Anyway, he's a DLC character, and I think he was maybe not as fleshed out as he could have been. But yeah, anyway, we haven't even really met no, that's not true. We did meet Sebastian. We saw him say that what happened to his family was murder. So that's all you guys know about him so far. But yeah, if you're sad to hear that I'm going to be so busy and you're like, but what will I watch in the meantime? Well, the good news is I have a YouTube where I upload my VODs and you can catch up with stuff. Like I have all of my Resident Evil playthroughs which is in Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake, all in one playlist over there. They also have their own playlists according to game. And those were a fun time, and you should check them out. I try to keep things pretty updated, but you're like, Mary, I watched you live, and I don't really want to go watch your VODs because I already watched them live. Well, that's a great point, but don't worry. I make more YouTube videos with my friends over at Polychrome, and you can be introduced to other cool people over there where we play video games and talk about nerdy stuff and sometimes talk about food even, because why not? Yeah, so check us out there. And then if you're like, oh man, I need to watch more streamers and I really like these Polychrome people, I wonder if they stream. Great news, they do stream. Here they all are. Oh no, it cuts it off. Oh, I need to adjust the size of my chat so that it doesn't cut off. Poor Venomous Goat. Man, I don't think it used to, because I feel like I've checked that before, but maybe it always has, and I just never noticed. Oh no. Anyway, I talked about them a bit earlier at the end of my Detroit stream, but I said I would do a little more detail now. We've got, usually on Sunday nights, we have Venomous Goat TV. Unfortunately, he broke his elbow, so we're wishing him a speedy recovery, because he is taking time off streaming until he is recovered. So yeah, everyone wish him well. But also on Sundays, every other Sunday afternoon is RoboDude TV. And every other Monday night is also RoboDude TV. I also stream sometimes on Mondays. If I can manage it, I stream in the morning. So that, well, hopefully I'll get a couple of those in before things get wild for me again. Though who knows, I do have a meeting on Monday, so we'll see how it goes. Then on Tuesday evenings, we have good old Cinema Buns. Cinema Buns, are you still playing Destiny? Cinema Buns was playing Destiny 2 this week. But I know there's a few other things on your list of stuff to stream. So keep an eye on his stuff to see what he's playing next. Rosale Play streams on Wednesday nights. She is our resident cozy gamer. Lately, she's been playing Tears of the Kingdom, the newest Legend of Zelda game, and that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, but she also does a lot of like cozy games, and I know she has a backlog of that because she streamed Breath of the Wild. So there's potential for her to switch things up at some point here. But yeah, so far playing Tears of the Kingdom, which has been so cool. That game looks so cool. Thursday nights is me. I should be back with more Dragon Age 2. Though next week, potentially Rosale Play and I are going to switch. I will do Wednesday night and she will do Thursday night. Stay tuned for updates there. We might be switching. So cozy as you're screaming when I come out of my room. Yeah, it's true. When I went on my break, I walked out and Rosale Play was on her. Were you on the Switch or this? She was on, maybe it was a Steam Deck. She was on one of her portable gaming devices. And she just started screaming, I'm gonna die! So things were going well for her, I could tell. The hands were coming for you. Okay, it sounds like Steam Deck then. Is that Dredge? Were you playing Dredge? Anyway, Vantana PNX is Friday nights. She is our resident point-and-click adventure gamer, but she also plays games like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Civilization and things like that. No, it was Tears of the Kingdom. There were hands coming for you in Tears of the Kingdom. I really immediately assumed like Eldritch Horror, great old one reaching hands, but I guess maybe then it would be tentacles. But you talk a lot about eyes in Dredge, so I was like, what other body parts could be messing with your sanity there? Alarming. Alarming that Tears of the Kingdom also pulls out such stress. Your sister and you just teleport out by map whenever they show up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, that checks out. That checks out. You're going to catch these hands. Ugh, truly. Anyway, finally on Saturday afternoons, we have Chromavision. He does a lot of retro games or platformers or retro platformers. He's lately been playing the Lego racing game. Why can I never remember the name of this game? But it was that Lego one. They conveniently were struck by lightning. Oh, that's great. That's great news. And if they are killed by sunlight, they drop good stuff. Ooh. Hey, we're getting some gamer tips for anyone playing Tears of the Kingdom, which is like everyone. Hi, Wallum. I am signing off. You have come back just in time for me to say goodbye. So sorry. I've gone for 3 hours now. That is pretty good considering I went for 4 hours before. Ooh, you got some Lego 2K Drive. Why can I not? I knew there were numbers involved. I knew it. Lego 2K Drive. I'm gonna not forget that. Oh my god. Anyway, potential for some other streams. I know I've been invited to. I partook in a community build with a group of Tailspire builders, and I know they want to stream and show off the final result of that this weekend, so I might try and partake in that if I can. But also, Rosale Play and Saberni and I will try to get a stream in this weekend. I think we can squeeze in a stream this weekend. I think we can do it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna sign off because I gotta plan a D&D session tomorrow. Hi, Saberni, who is one of my players. Don't judge me for having not. I was like, ooh, we should plan D&D before I get really busy again, without thinking about the fact that because I had just been busy, I hadn't actually, like, planned the next session yet. Again, I have things loosely planned. I need to nail some stuff down, though. You'll play all the time? Hell yeah, yeah. We'll either do some Sons of the Forest or some Phasmo, or maybe both, you know? See what we're feeling, you know? It's been a minute since we've done some Sons of the Forest, but I'm also have been really enjoying all of the Phasmo challenges, so if we can do both, I would love to do both, but I will be quite happy if we get even one of those in, and that'll be very exciting. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I gotta go and either like go to bed and get up early to plan this session tomorrow, or just chill out stuff. I still have a cookie from supper left. Maybe I'll eat a cookie and do some planning. Take my face off. You know, all that fun stuff. I've run out of things to say. I think that was it. Once again, I forgot to put my cheat sheet back up. I don't even know where it is. I think I remember what my stream end button is. So, because I accidentally pressed it earlier. So I'll probably get it. Oh, and it will say welcome to the Age of Dragons again when I switch to it, I just realized, which is going to be very misleading because we are not welcoming you to the Age of Dragons. We will be leaving the Age of Dragons. So I gotta figure out this transition thing so that it doesn't say it every time and only says it when but this was good. This was good to have it happening. I feel like because it's such a fun new thing that it was good to have it happen all the time on this first stream. Endless stream, yeah, as soon as I do it, I'll be like, oh, well, I said welcome. I gotta play more Dragon Age. What else can I do? And I do very easily lose time for Dragon Age. Like, I was gonna only stream for 2 hours this evening because I had streamed so long earlier. And here we are having passed the 3-hour mark. So, just barely. There was a break in there and a long intro screen. So it's not too horribly much longer, but yeah. We talked about, okay, so the rumor I have heard is that my Detroit Become Human speedrun earlier was only about 40 minutes longer than the any % world record. So I definitely got to speed run again and learn more about speed running, because for like a first attempt where I did no research and hadn't even watched other streams and glitchless and all that fun, that's not that far off. I feel like, I can already think of like a few ways I can shave off time. Certainly at least 4.5 minutes in Last Chance Connor I can shave off. I just got to do other stuff. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. So yeah, I will do that again. For sure, I feel like I'll do it as a like Detroit Become Human anniversary thing, and I may do some of my research and practice in the meantime. But Chromavision, very excited by that thought. Yeah, those might be some fun things to do. Maybe those will be my Monday morning streams for a while after I finish my Talespire library and theater. That's what I'll do. Though I maybe want to play a different game, like something short and sweet and a chill game, before I start in on that. But yeah, anyway, point is I don't have plans for that, but I had a good enough time today to want to do more of it, and perhaps more than just an annual thing. Though definitely an annual thing. Okay, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I just said that was all I gotta say, and then I went and said a bunch more stuff. So, but for real this time, I'm gonna go. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for everyone who joined both streams, because this is quite a lot. I guess just a warm-up for my 12-hour stream, which I still have to figure that out and schedule. I feel like I probably won't happen until after this film is done shooting, yeah, I'll be able to find a time at some point. There's like a lot of like family visiting and stuff like that that's happening afterwards, but I feel like there will be a window of time where I can figure it out and put it in there. So 2 hours in Dragon Age is just character creation. Oh, truly, truly. 7 Days to Die marathon. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I have a few ideas of, I feel like if I switch up, if I play a bunch of short games or do a bunch of games, that would be really fun to, and that would keep me fresh, I feel like, if I'm switching up what I'm doing. But 7 Days to Die, like, if you marathon it so that you start at the beginning and get yourself to a blood moon all in one day, like, that's fun. I like that. Oh, Left 4 Dead, always also a good time. Yeah, I definitely do want to do some, like, multiplayer, preferably co-op, but really any multiplayer, like, I would do Among Us and stuff as well, to help break things up, because I think I will need pick me up. And, you know, possibly I'll do the Rosale play approach of, like, having people guesting in person or doing stream takeovers and stuff. Yeah, I knew you would, Chromavision. You'd get in on some Left 4 Dead. Chicken Horse. I do have Chicken Horse on PC. I would do some Chicken Horse. That's a good one too. These are all great ideas. I should sign off, but I should please feel free to continue this brainstorming on Twitter, or if I have you in various chats, keep that going there. 'Cause yeah, I would like to kind of figure out a schedule for that and commit to it at some point. So, yeah. You haven't played Left 4 Dead in way too long. It's so fun. Me too. And I think the last time I played it was with you. So we would have a similar amount of time between playthroughs. Yeah, it's so fun. That game has held up so well. If that's the kind of game you like, it has held up so solidly well. But yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Robodude plays modded Left 4 Dead. Yes, God, he had been talking about that a bit. And it's great. Yeah. Yeah, you love it? Yeah, it's great. Okay, no more talking. Guys, I did it again. I said a bunch more things after saying I was done. I'm done, we're done. This is it. This is the end of the stream. Goodbye.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
But not actually welcome. It's not, you're not. It's, you're done. It's, well, goodbye to the Age of Dragons 2. Goodbye. Okay, bye-bye.